Are you worried that AI will cost you your job? If you work in one of these 40 professions, you might be in trouble. Microsoft conducted a study that outlines 40 jobs that have a chance of being replaced by artificial intelligence in the near future. By the end of this video, you will know whether you are safe or not. But I will tell you a little secret. In reality, none of us is truly safe in our current job. But that's a topic for another time, guys. So let's dive into it. This is Tomas from tomas-ai channel. Our marketing agency has generated over 50 million US dollars in revenue for clients over the past 11 years, and AI now helps us achieve even better results with these type of clients and these campaigns. My challenge for you is simple. Watch these videos for 120 days, take notes, and test everything. By the end of 2025, you will use AI better than 99% of people and businesses, and that's my mission. So guys, should you be worried about your job or not? So let's see, guys. In today's video, we will dive into the Microsoft study that has been conducted. I will also put the link in the description of this video so you can check it out. The study was submitted on 10th of July 2025, the version number 1, last revised 17th of October 2025, which is this version number 5. And the study is called, it's in computer science, artificial intelligence, and is working with AI, measuring the applicability of generative AI to occupations. And I'm not a big study guy, so in terms of reading all these studies, etc., etc. I really like the outputs and the things that you can basically take out of the study, but I haven't read like 42 pages. That's for sure. So I am basically extracting one page only from this case study, one page only, and without any context, I will just dive into this one page. So by any means, you can go and check this case, no, not a case study, this research study. You can go deep dive, whatever do with what would you like to do, etc., etc. But I will just go with this one page, and just to give you some explanation of what it is. This is table number 3, top 40 occupations with the highest AI applicability score. On the left-hand side, we have job title. Here we have coverage. Coverage basically means proportion of tasks within the occupation for which people use the AI tool in the dataset. Basically, how often AI is applied. So we know that there are some numbers, and I guess that number 1 is like 100%. Number 0.01 should be like 1%, in my opinion. I don't know if it's correct because there is no explanation around here, but I guess this is how it works. So basically 0.98 is almost like 1, is almost like 100%. Highest, obviously. Here we have completion. The completion rate, how often the AI succeeded or reasonably performed the relevant tasks when used. So completion. Then we have scope, the share of the occupation's overall work activities or time for which the AI applicable tasks apply. How big, basically the explanation in plain English is how big a chunk of the job is covered by those tasks. And then we have score. And score is basically the calculated AI application score, a combined metric derived from coverage, completion, and scope. Higher score, which means more of the job is matched by AI performable tasks. And then we have employment, number of people employed in the occupation in the US dataset used to contextualize case. So these numbers are for United States. So if you are, for example, based in Asia or Australia or Europe or other countries, other parts of the world, this is basically not, you can basically use this number for some comparison or derivation that these numbers are from your country. They are not. They are from United States. So, and the whole table is basically sorted out from the highest score, which is 0.49, like I would say it's like 49%, or 49 out of 100, or 0.49 out of 1. I don't know which one is the correct way, but that's how I see those numbers, to the basically 0.34, which is let's say lowest score out there. So let's dive into it, guys. So for example, the first row is interpreters and translators, which means somebody that basically converts spoken or written language from one language to another. And I mean, guys, who of you actually, if using AI, for example, ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude, Perplexity, whatever, if you use this, do you still use another tool for translations? Yes or no? Just put it in the comment section, because I'm really curious, because like 10 years ago, it was only Google Translations, right? Translator. Like 8 years ago, maybe even 2. Then there was like DeepL or DeepL, which is, I think, some maybe European startup or company. And now we have basically AI tools which obviously they know all these words from different languages, obviously. And since, the written words, it's basically their language, they do understand it pretty well. And it's basically the best thing it's the best thing, basically, how they communicate. I believe that these two jobs, interpreters and translators, are basically dead. And I don't mean any harm, or I don't want to sound arrogant to these job titles. But hey, let's be honest. Literally, like in 5 years, do you see that there are some translators, like human beings, translating texts or voice or whatever, if we have this technology right here? Well, I don't think so. Another one, really, really crazy here, is historians. Basically research, analyze, and interpret past events and historical records. Guys, I don't know what do you think about it, but I don't see any place here. Well, if you would like to do it as a, side project, or a funny project, or, it's your hobby, then you can do it, no problem with that. But I don't think that there will be plenty of those that will be basically employed somewhere, because if there will be anybody that they will basically need some information from history or whatever, they will just use AI, right? There's no problem, or there's no way that they will be still paying these people. There will be some, yes, for sure, obviously, in all of these job titles and occupations, there will be some that will still be there for a couple of maybe 5, 10, 20, maybe 30, 40, 50 years. For sure, that's all right. But the majority of the people that are employed as this job title or this occupation will be basically gone. That they won't be necessary, right? That's the future. That's right. And before we get into the 38 more, I would, guys, highly encourage you and really appreciate if you could like this video and help me build this channel to one of the biggest, and I literally mean it, one of the biggest out there as an international AI channels on YouTube, because I really think that we can achieve it together. But I would need your help, guys, in terms of liking this video, watching till the end, even maybe putting there a comment. I really like talking about this AI stuff in the comment section, so definitely do it if you have anything that you would like to ask me. And basically click on the subscribe, please, with the bell icon. It would mean the world to me, and I'm literally building one of the biggest AI channels out there. But it will take a lot of hard work, and also it will take your work, basically, in terms of helping me with the algo on YouTube. But back to this table. So then we have passenger attendants. Assist passengers during travel, ensuring comfort, safety, and service. Well, I don't know how they mean it, like humanoid robots, or how would they do it? Because if they mean it like before you go to the before you go, for example, to the train or tube or I don't know where, because they are basically saying not the flight attendants, if I'm not mistaken, or I don't know if passenger attendants. I don't know. I can't tell. So if it's in a plane, I do think so that there still will be a need for flight attendants for sure these days. But if we are talking about trains or I don't know, buses, the long haul buses, I don't know. There I can imagine that there's not a big need for passenger attendants there. But I don't know. I'm not a huge on traveling, with these transportation methods. So then we have sales representatives of services, guys, which is huge. It's above 1,100,000 people employed in the United States of America, sell services to businesses or individuals and manage clients' relationships. Guys, I don't know about you or what you do for a living, but this is for sure to me a position that is not necessary to have there. Obviously, there still will be some sales representatives of services for sure. Yes, that's obvious. Like 1 million won't disappear like overnight, right? But for example, I can imagine a scenario where you are like, for example, if you are selling Salesforce, CRM Salesforce, for sure, you will need some sales representatives that will help, onboard clients, solve the problems, etc., etc. But there are only a few of these companies, right, that they need this kind of service. But the rest, like the small and medium-sized businesses, and even the small or entrepreneurs, like one person, etc., one person shop, you basically don't need it, right? You just discover it through ChatGPT or AI tools. Then you will go to the tool. If you don't have the answer there on the landing page of the tool, you basically ask their email, and there will be again an email AI agent on the back end that will reply to you, because it will have the internal wiki and other stuff to its needs. So I don't think that these guys will be actually really needed. So let's maybe speed it up a little bit. Writers and authors. Yes, this is tough. Create written content such as articles, books, scripts, and marketing copy. Well, I don't think that these guys will be necessary too, because once you are writing, it's basically AI, right, these days. So I don't see the place there for them. Sorry. Customer service representatives support customers by answering questions, solving issues, and processing requests. Tough one, Obviously, client service, customer service is one of the field that will be highly used with AI tools, and you can see that the coverage is around 72.72, completion 0.90, which is huge. Then we have 0.59 scope, and the score is 0.44. And there is above 2,800,000 people employed as this profession. So yeah, it's gonna be rough, and well, I don't see a bright future for these guys or gals. I don't think that this is the position that will be needed like in 5 years with all the AI evolvement and innovation there. I don't think it's possible. CNC tool programmers program and configure CNC machines to cut or shape materials for manufacturing. Yeah, this is a tough one. I don't know any details about CNC tool programmers, so I can't tell anything. Telephone operators. Well, I really think that these are already gone, but obviously not. So I don't know. Ticket agents and travel clerks sell tickets and assist customers with travel reservations and inquiries. Well, again, I don't think that this is like a position where a human is needed for 100% of examples, right? I think that yes, it will be better if there is a human because it can solve the problem most likely better. But if there will be AI agent, I don't know. We are we are cooked, or these guys or gals are cooked because yeah, it can basically support this role. Broadcast announcers and radio DJs. This is tough. Present music, news, or commentary on radio or live broadcast. So I really think that this is, this will be gone because I really think that everybody will have like its own or their own radio station and their own radio DJ and announcer, etc. So I really think that this is the future. Then we have brokerage clerks, handle administrative tasks for financial transactions such as trade processing and account maintenance. Yeah, tough one, obviously. Well, then I will go through some interesting ones that I can see here. Telemarketers, obviously call potential customers to promote product services or gather information. I think that this one is gone too because, yeah, it's still working, but it's working, I would say, from my own experience, I've never bought anything through phone from telemarketers. Obviously, you can have a different story or a different experience, but this is something that I don't see, a usage of these people in the field because why? Why? If you need anything, you will Google it, you will AI it, and you will get to it. Why to have somebody to call you and tell you, hey, do you need this? No, I don't. Thank you. Sorry, and hang up the phone. I don't think that this is necessary, guys. So concierges, obviously. Then we have, for example, mathematicians use mathematical theory and models to solve problems in science, business, or engineering. Well, this will be gone too for sure. Then, really interesting one, hosts and hostesses. Well, this is crazy. Great and seat guests in restaurants or event venues. I don't know how they mean it. Maybe with the humanoid robots from the Figure AI or the Chinese companies. Maybe, but I don't know. But I would definitely, I can imagine that in the luxury restaurants or hotels, these people still will be needed there. But in the regular ones, yes, I can imagine that AI will be there instead of them, obviously. Yeah, crazy. Then we have business teachers, post-secondary, interesting one. Public relations specialist, yeah, this should be gone. Yeah, for sure. Demonstrators and product promoters, interesting. Advertising sales agents, interesting one. Hopefully we are not, for sure we are not sales agents advertising. We are advertising agency. So this is good that we are not here, but obviously it will touch on us too. So looking for the future, definitely. So then we have personal financial advisors. This is tough. Almost 300,000 employed people in USA. This is tough because still obviously there will be some of these, let's say, luxury ones or the higher experienced ones, but the regular personal financial advisors that basically Google the thing that you need to do with your money and they will tell you that why use them, right? Why use them? So I don't see a place for them too. Web developers. Have you seen any vibe coding applications? For example, on this channel, I have a few of them, a few of these reviews of them. And really, I don't see a place where in 10 years there will be like tons of web developers. Why? If you can basically prompt it, or you can get the app, you can do the website on just maybe 2 prompts, or maybe 1 huge prompt, or 5 prompts, I don't know, and like in a matter of seconds or a single digit number of minutes. So yeah, sorry guys, sorry my buddies, sorry, but you know, the future is without you in this scenario. Then we have models, which is crazy, guys, because models, how? So present clothing or products for advertising, photo shoots, and runway shows. If they mean it like, if the AI will basically be there instead of the model, like in terms of digital avatar or AI avatar, then 100%. If they mean it like a physical model on a show, on a fashion show or a fashion week, whatever, well, I don't know. I really don't know. I think this is ambitious. Market research analysts, definitely. Public safety telecommunicators, definitely. Switchboard operators, yeah. Manually route telephone calls and manage phone systems. Well, crazy. Library science teachers, for sure. Yeah. So guys, what do you think about it? What do you think about it? And tell me, because these are 40 occupations with the highest AI applicability score, and I think that, you know, these are basically, it's not doomed. That's for sure. I would like to have this channel like be more optimistic, for sure. But you know, if you read these positions and you are one of them, I would highly suggest you guys looking for a different skill set, or you know, learning different skill set, because you can benefit. If you will stay in this job, it might be there like in 1 year or maybe 3 years or even 5 years, but it's not like a solid career there if you where you can basically stick for 10 plus years. I don't think that this is possible. So what I would suggest and what I would encourage you is basically trying to learn some different thing, different skill, and you know, maybe have some different experience in different niches that are most likely or hopefully not in this listicle. So I encourage you guys to do that and basically to learn anything new that is not here on this list. And I think you should be fine for 5+ years. And then, yeah, I think that we are all basically not necessary in our jobs, in our work, in our environment. So I don't know what will be there. That's for sure. Maybe it's not 5. Maybe it's not 5. Maybe it's 10 plus, 15. I don't know. 20. I don't know. I don't have the magic ball or crystal globe. So I'm not a magician. But you know, this is the future. I can't see a future like in 50 years that there will start be some, ticket agents or broadcast announcers, a radio DJ, or, financial advisors and advertising sales agents and, translators and interpreters. I don't see it that way. But I would be, I am really curious about your comment. So definitely comment under this video if you are curious, if you want to, say something, if you have any idea or strong opinion on any of these positions. I would be really curious what are your thoughts. So definitely do that. Then also don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and click on the bell icon. Again, don't forget to watch this video. It's a really good one. So go check it out. And guys, I will see you tomorrow with the next one. Bye.